As soon as I was doing the call, all of a sudden people were calling. So the beard is getting big because I'm in focus mode. Let me just show you a little bit what's in front of me right now, and just to show you the focus mode. That's what's in front of me right now. Out here in the somewhat vacation rental right now, and down the street, getting ready to already pretty much put an offer on the condo, 2 condos down the street, and another piece of land right by it, which we're going to put a bigger condo there. So this is going to be me for a while. Dressing in a suit and all that other kind of stuff. No, focus mode. And a couple of things, man, just like a lot of things going on. Like I'm out here in the mountains right now, and only thing I'm focusing on is learning, investing more money, looking for new opportunity, not spending much money, not buying cars, not buying all that crap, but just building money for the future. And that's what I want to ask you guys. You guys know I started a membership group where I'm putting videos more personal about what I was talking about. There is what that is that I'm buying down the street. When it's going to take place, what I'm going to do with that in the future, and what you should do. Because right now, a lot of us get into the mindset of we're like, hey, let's, how can I put it? Let's focus on going out to parties with the friends and going to the malls and getting a nice car. It's not where it's at. If you get to the point where you're 50s and 60s or whatever, and you don't have big 401ks and big, portfolios, big real estate portfolios and things of that nature, you're playing around. If you're sitting there wondering about, oh my gosh, I hope that this president is the best or whatever kind of thing, you're playing around, right? Right. I'm learning how to have fun cheaply, invest money wisely, and move on with that direction. I got a buddy that's that just in his 40s, and I said this before here, he just obtained $1 million, $1 million plus in his 401k, and he's still moving on. Let me see what somebody said. I stumbled across your videos about a week ago. Very good info. Definitely stick to me. Oh, well, that'll come back. Whatever. That's another reason why I'm out here in the mountains, because I saw something about haters and stuff. It's nobody much. It's only older people out here, because most younger people can't afford to live out here because there's really no jobs, right? Because it's more of a retirement type deal. But the thing is, when you learn how to make money outside of a job, then you learn how to gain freedom. Because don't get me wrong, you can make money from a job, but you could also make money from online income. Real estate, whatever. I mean, you could create income, arts and crafts or whatever it may be. But whatever you got to do, let me just give you a few tips. Make sure you're saving money. I never forget when David Bach was on Oprah Winfrey, and he was like, by show of hands, how many Americans out there have at least $10,000 in their savings account? Only a few people raised their hand. And there were people there that were in corporate America, corporate thinking. Nobody had $10,000. So my question is, people are going to fighting traffic every day. People are going to jobs every day. Why don't people have any money? Why can't people take opportunities to do certain things? Why? Because they don't have money. Because they're focused on other things like, look at my nice car. Look at my nice clothing. Look at the nice shoes I'm wearing. But what is that going to do for you? Helping you get some cool points from people? It's about real estate. Let me tell you something. Let me just do the rest of this video from that mountain. It's about real estate. See those houses and all that stuff out there? People buying those houses. People putting places there, and they're going to leave. And then those houses are going to be worth more money. Right? That's what it's about. It's about living a life that you want to live, not the life that somebody else wants you to live. Because when you live the life that you want to live, you could start to live anywhere in the world that you want to live. But are you doing it? or are you fighting frustration on a regular basis? Right? So the next spot that we're getting, I'm in the mountains, man. I'll tell certain people where I don't tell everybody where I'm at right now because, you got a couple of people out there that say, hey, I want to come out there and get some property. Come to the membership group. I'll tell you, and that description, that link is in the box. Some information you can give out, some information you can't. But that's what the view is, right? And down there with the other two condos, there's more views like that. And I'm not getting comfortable like, hey, I got the views and I made it. That's not what I'm talking about. Because I've barely scratched the surface. What I need to do now is to increase my views, to increase real estate, to increase saving money and investing it and putting it in the right places. Because that friend I tell you about that's in his 40s that has $1 million in his 401k also has 2 pieces of property in Vegas, 2 pieces of property in California, because that's where he lives, the Long Beach area near the beach. And he's always been thinking about money. All we've been talking about since 10 years ago or more is money. Not that we're some money freaks, but we know that saving money and investing it is where you need to be in life. Is where you want to go in life. And the people that are out there partying and say, man, you need to learn how to have some fun. I'm having fun. Because it's right now, it's 10 o'clock. No, 11 o'clock. I'm not at somebody's job right now. Because I did the things. I got on planes and went to China 3 times, and Thailand and Nepal and Central America, and drove all over the United States and taking that money and put it somewhere and invested myself and didn't even know what the heck I was doing so I could live the life that I want to live. So if you think that job is where you at and that's where you need to be, put some more time into something else. Go to bed at night where you can't even hold your eyes open because you're busting your butt trying to get where you want to go. And everybody on here, if you're listening to this, should try to get the freedom. And the way to get the freedom is to take that money that they give you and save it and invest it. And pretty soon, that guy who I'm going to do an interview here pretty soon, my friend, he works for another company. He makes high money. He makes great money. Computer programmer working for Shell, the gas station. I'm not the gas station. I'm sorry, the company Shell. He's a computer programmer, high 6 figures. And he lives like a freaking bum, but it's a good thing. And when I mean a bum, you wouldn't even know it. No new car, no great clothes, same clothes, no partying, doesn't drink, doesn't do any of those things, but just keeping the mindset. You really got to invest. Yeah, man, you got to invest, man. People say they don't like Trump, but then if Trump make a decision that affects you financially, then you have to like Trump. You have no choice. But when you make money, you live off the grid, you do what you got to do, you focus on you, you don't try to keep up with the Joneses, keep the haters. Like when somebody said, see, I keep the haters away from me. Like I know the haters are talking. And they were talking back then, but I was just sitting there shaking my head like, yep, you just don't know. You don't know the drive I have. So while you at that party, and you're partying, oh, I had a reconnection, and you're partying, I'm sitting here getting my focus on. So I'm telling you right now, guys, it's $9.99 a month now. If you are not motivated by those things that I'm doing, because this is not some fake thing that I'm doing. This is my life. This is who I really am. You get some people there to talk about, hey, I want to do. No. You can't get it that cheap. $9.99 a month for the information I'm going to give you. And I'm thinking that at January, I'm going to raise that price to $34.99 a month. Because like I say, there are some people out there that don't give you this behind the scenes. They'll say, hey, in order to come to my mastermind, you got to charge $25,000 a month or whatever. Right? And that's just the way I'm looking at it, man. That's the way I'm approaching life. I got my mate now and she's looking at life that way too. Killing it on e-commerce, killing it. And that's the way the things, you got to understand too. I'm going to say this the last thing. Watch the trends. Look what Amazon is doing. Amazon is bringing goods to your door. Walmart is bringing goods to your door. Malls are closing. Grocery stores are closing. Uber and Lyft are putting companies, cab companies out of business. Uber just invested in transportation, like planes, private planes. So now the the airplane market is about to get disrupted. So pay attention to what's going on and jump onto those things. A lot of you right now that can make extra money could go to Uber and make some extra money and put that money in a savings account and invest that up, or, pay out some of that debt. Get debt out of your life, get rid of those cars. Stop the payments and say, hey, I want to build my savings account up and put it somewhere. Buy some property. Buy some things that people can't afford. Don't be one of those people that talk about, yeah, I think in 2 years from now, I'm going to get such and such. No, get it now. Get ready now. Even if you can't even save but $500, or if you can't save $5, you can save $50. Start. Right? So the link's in the description, $9.99 a month membership group. I'm going to upload some videos there in a minute, but I give you more in depth about what's going on, more mindset. So, and I got to do that. And here's why. There's a lot of people now that contacted me. I put a video up yesterday of a girl who made $500,000 this year studying digital marketing, and she don't even like people. She wants to come like this and put a house on a mountain and get away from people. Not that she's some like rude person. She's just an introvert. Some people who are introverts don't like to be bothered. So that's the thing. I'm one of those people too. And not that I don't like helping people, because I like helping, but sometimes the talking drains me. And some people are like, what do you need to do? No, just study the Empath Life and you'll see. Empath for Survival Guide will let you know about there are some people out there that get drained from energy because some people don't talk so much. Just put down their head and work. We can talk all day, but let your pieces of property, your investment accounts, let that be the talking for you. Right? So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. We're about to come into a new year. Links in the description box. Let me know what you think. Take care. Next time. Talk to you soon.